What's up guys, Just Messi here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we will take a look at some potential SBCs for Easter, and of course Easter is this Sunday, but I'm going to say from the very start, I personally don't think we'll get much at all because we just come off the back of Foot Birthday. If you play FIFA Mobile like myself, I think we may get a promotion on there, but I'm not too confident about console. But still, today we'll look at some potential routes we could get, and we could get a couple of SBCs themed around Easter, but an actual promotion itself, I can't see it. But just before we get into this video, as always, if you could show your support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and the comments below. If I do an Easter SBC, what SBCs do you think we'll get? And finally, if you missed last night's video, it will be down below in the description box. So if they do release SBCs, the type of one I'm expecting is as follows. I've made a custom one on Photoshop as what it potentially could look like. And there are two things related to Easter that'd be very cheap to complete, and it basically gives you a pack in return rather than a special player. So the first shape is going to be a cross. Now I don't think personally we'll see this whatsoever because it does kind of tie in religion. I think EA as a company are trying to avoid that. So cross for me, I don't think it will happen, but still it's a possibility and it would fit in a formation such as false 9 and a 4-3-3 variant number 5. And the second one is a very simple one, and that is supposed to be an egg. It's quite hard to do with a goalkeeper being at the bottom rather than being at the top. You can probably see what I'm on about here, because if you turn that upside down at the unlocked cards, it kind of resembles the shape of an egg. Not greatly, but still, you get where I'm coming from. Other things that tie in with Easter are things such as chicks, like baby chickens. I don't know how you can make a chicken out of a formation, to be honest, but I've gone with the cross and the egg for now. Out of the two, egg is definitely the most likely, but still not 100% sure it will happen. And now we move on to kits. It's something that we have been receiving quite a lot for SBCs to do with certain occasions, and one of them, if go back to whereabouts is it? So obviously Footmas, we've had both these kits already. Lunar New Year is one of them as well. Ultimate Scream, St. Patrick's Day, Movember, and Pride. We've had all those so far. We also got the Team of the Year kit, followed by, I think that one there was given on FIFA Mobile in fact for April Fool's Day, but we got that back, I think all the way back in Footmas possibly. And there are also a few kits that have not been released yet on console. I don't think the Men in Blazers one has, looks very nice and tidy. There aren't really any that catch my eyes being something dedicated just for Easter, because you can see their names as well. Now some of these kits are obviously dedicated just to being for the Foot Champions Club, which you sign up to, and you get a kit every single month. This is one of those kits as well. I think one of these two, that one I believe is already on the game. That one definitely is, followed by some of them are SBCs like these two. That was Foot Birthday I believe, so technically they're not necessarily named after what they could be released for. I'm trying to find one that really stands out that could potentially be something we've not had yet, because most of them are probably reserved for something else. The one that probably does catch my eye a little bit, maybe that one. And all these kits have been in the game since the very start, by the way, and been on the site, so they're nothing new. I don't think any of them will be used for Easter, but hopefully we get some kind of packs. The next part of my list is going to be players that have got birthdays on Easter, Easter Sunday, which is the 16th of April, like I said, this Sunday. And the very first player is one who's involved in the Foot Birthday campaign. That is Taiwo, a legendary left back from FIFA 12 at AC Milan, and now he's currently playing in Switzerland. And I don't know if we'll have this or not. Again, I'm not very confident whatsoever in us getting any SBC players, because to be honest, coming off the back of something like Foot Birthday, we had so many new cards injected into the game, as well as 3 premium SBCs. I don't think it makes too much sense to add more SBC players at this point in time, especially if Tots around the corner. I also want to point out on the date of birth part, I believe it's actually a day out. So it says the 17th of April, but his birthday is actually on the 16th according to Wikipedia and pretty much every single site. The second player is going to be Andreas Grankvist, I think his name is, a Swedish centre-back currently playing in Russia. To be honest, I don't think many people would use him with his 50 pace. Then we have got Aaron Lennon from Everton. He was decent back in the day on like FIFA 11, FIFA 12 maybe, where his rating was a little bit higher, but nowadays he's pretty much all pace. Of course his dribbling is pretty decent, but 70 shooting after an upgrade is absolutely horrific. Then we move on to Shinji Okazaki, a Premier League winner with Leicester City. 81 rated, 78 pace, 80 shot. Again, not very desirable in the FIFA Ultimate Team community. Then we have got Parejo from Valencia, will be about 84 rated, but 56 pace. His passing is phenomenal. The rest of the card though, pretty bang average. And the final player is Luis Muriel. Just like Taiwo was also part of the Foot Birthday celebrations a week or so ago, so very likely he'll get an SBC. And he's definitely the most usable out of a lot of them. But now we move over to the next category, players with the name Jesus or something related to Easter. And this part definitely does come into a category of clutching at straws, because personally, I was going through so much stuff trying to link Easter to FIFA Ultimate Team. There wasn't really many things that were catching my eye, but players with the name of Jesus, it would somewhat work. But now let's go on to the players themselves. The very first player is a centre-back currently on loan from Real Madrid, I believe, to Frankfurt in the Bundesliga, and that is Vallejo. His name is Jesus Vallejo Lazaro, and a decent centre-back, not the strongest of players, but pretty quick, okay defending, apparently in real life is doing a pretty decent job. Then we go on to Juan Jesus from Roma. He's a left back this year instead of a centre back. 81 pace, 83 defending, 86 physical. A bit of a monster at left back, but on the ball, 59 passing, 66 dribbling. Pretty unusable in my opinion. Then we move on to Jesus Corona from Porto. For some reason I think he has 5-star skills, even though he doesn't. Might be 5-star weak foot or something, but 84 pace, 91 dribbling, 75 shot and 76 passing. Then we move on to the next player, Jesus Navas, currently at Manchester City. Probably going to leave in the summer because his contract does expire, but 90 pace, 86 dribbling, 74 shot and 79 passing, 82 rated. I think some people would be interested in that card. Then we go on to Gabriel Jesus, another Man City player. I'd be all over that. 84 rated, an upgrade from his inform card, 90 pace, 89 dribbling, 85 shot, 78 passing, 76 physical and 5-star skill moves. And I believe he's also out for the rest of the season, although he could well make a return just before the end. And the final player is a former Liverpool player, and that is Suso from Milan. I saw that he scored a really nice free kick the other day, and it's an upgrade from his inform card from an 83 all the way up to an 85, 85 pace, 90 dribbling, 82 shooting and 86 passing. I did try finding some players that celebrated in some way that tied into Easter, such as like bunny ears or something, but honestly, I found nothing. It was really hard to find something. Also players and nicknames last time for the Lunar New Year. I found a lot of things that were relative to it, as it's quite easy to find, such as Belotti doing the celebration, the Year of the Rooster I believe it is, but unfortunately never done that. But on FIFA Mobile, they did do a fair amount. Same goes for St. Patrick's Day. On FIFA Mobile, they didn't just stick to the Irish route. In fact, they released players that played for a team in green, and they're like their key players type of thing. But if anything, my expectations will be the simple one, where it's like a full team, set amount of chemistry, and you get an okay pack out of it, or, like I showed you before, the egg shape. And on that note, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. So as always, if you enjoyed it, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content and the comments below. What Easter SBC do you think EA should release or could release? And finally, if you missed last night's video, it will be down below in the description box. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.